Ladies and gentlemen, you've got that right. It's the heavily awaited. Every single dividend that we earned here in the month of January. It's been a couple months since we've given you an update, and I'm going to let you know I apologize for that. We're back and we're better than ever. We're going to talk to you about every dividend we earned in this $158,000 portfolio here. Um, we have a decent focus on dividends here. If you need proof of that, first off, I wanted to highlight this. Just tell me, whew, what a day to record this, man. Meta going to the moon, baby. The account's looking juicier than ever. Um, you can see we've got a decent focus here on dividends. Let's load up our investment income page. Um, and if I go over here just a little bit, show you this, you see overall for the year, 2024, based off what we currently have in there and making no additions, we're estimated to make $5,746. That's pretty beautiful. Average monthly about $478. That makes me pretty happy, right? That's nearly $6,000 of additional income that I'm not working for. That's just dividends that I'm earning passively through my investments. Um, and, you love to see it. So that's what I wanted to show. Let's get into the dividends now. I am going to have to scroll over here. Um, that way I'm zoomed in a little bit so you can see those dollar amounts a little more. I'll be starting, basically highlight the line for you, tell you about the stock. And one thing to note, delicious body armor, light dragon fruit berry. Take a sip of that mug and choke it down. Delicious. Um, the every dividend that I earn, I do reinvest, unless it's like a special dividend, in which case I can't reinvest special dividends. I just have to, purchase stock with it again. So, um, let's take a peek and see kind of where we started with the start of the year. And actually, where we started the year was a couple big ones, folks. A couple big ones. Um, So yeah, let's just take a peek. Let's take a peek. $8.40 was reinvested for Gladstone Capital. So this is actually a payment from the end of December, but we're seeing where it ended up in terms of how I repurchased. So that actually equated to 0.78 shares repurchased of Gladstone Capital. Again, that's why I reinvest, is to build this kind of snowball effect. And there's a couple stocks here where you can kind of see that take effect. Love to do kind of a video on that, showing more and more. If you would like to see it on some of the accounts that some of the positions I have that really are undergoing that snowball. Then Domino's Pizza, not going to be a big one because they're not known for a massive dividend here. $4.91. Reinvest for 0.0119. Not too relevant. One that I am pretty happy about here is this Walmart one. I've got a big position in Walmart. So this dividend was $36.89. You already know we copped that reinvestment. We'll see that coming up here pretty quick. One thing I usually do on these two is I only show the reinvestment because there's no reason in kind of going over everything twice. So I'll just go over the reinvestment here. So starting with that, we've got another one from the end of December here. Was Bank of America reinvested? It was $12.12. As you can see, reinvest for 0.35 shares. Again, it's not like it's a crazy amount there, but over 3 quarters, I've accumulated one more share if I don't even purchase anymore with my own cash, right? So, um, good to see that. Lockheed Martin's a tiny position for me, so not super relevant. $6.38, 0.01 shares repurchased there. We get some reinvest or some dividends from some of our monthly payers here, so we'll get into those reinvestments shortly. That Walmart dividend I mentioned, $36.89, did reinvest for 0.23 shares. So that's one, even though the share price has increased massively, we're still seeing, in 1 year, I'm getting one share of Walmart, which is worth $160, about to be worth a lot less because, one third the price because they're doing a 3-for-1 split, which I'm kind of happy about. Love to see the stock keep going up from there. So then we go into some of these other payers here. We've got DES, this Wisdom Tree Small Cap Dividend ETF. It's a very small position, 0.37. So there's 37 cents. Reinvest for 0.0117 shares. JEPQ, one of our monthly paying funds that we own. This JP Morgan Equity Premium Income ETF, $10.81. It pays monthly again, I should say that, reinvests for 0.21 shares. So that one I love to see also because again, in 5 months, um, depending on the payout, sometimes even 4 months, I've equated, I've equaled one more share out. So you kind of see where this goes over years and years, how much this will just, snowball into something big. JEPI is another one that's a monthly payer, $21 from them, reinvest for 0.38. Again, monthly payer, 0.38 shares from 1 month of dividend. That's pretty nice. It just means the next dividend payment's going to be even higher too when you think about it. Then we've got HPQ was $7.50. This one pays quarterly. Got 0.249 shares there, so about a quarter of a share. So in a year, again, we get one share. Nothing crazy, but we love to see it. Vici, $22 and 12 cents. Reinvest for 0.69. Not. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say what's after that because that's all you need to really say is that 0.69. Um, Iron Mountain paid a bit of a fatty, as some would say. They paid a bit of a Lizzo. I might even say $40.01. That's not quite a Lizzo actually. That's more of a we're getting a little too rude here. Okay, a little too rude. Kelly Clarkson 3 years ago. $40.01 equated to 0.59 shares when repurchased. That one's nice too. Quarterly, happy to have that one. 2 shares a year I'm getting from that. PepsiCo, just such a big share price. Obviously, the reinvestment's not going to be massive here. $7.82, equivalent to 0.04 shares repurchased. A couple more of our monthly payers, two more monthly funds that we have. One being XYLD, $7.84, 0.19 shares purchased there. And then QYLD, another monthly payer, was $10.85 or 0.62 shares reinvested. That's pretty nice. One share every 2 months. Sign me up for that thing. Love it. Disney, an absolute piece of garbage. It's screwing my life over. $9 total from them, which was 0.1 shares repurchased. Quit screwing me, Disney. Start going up. We did get a payment from one of our CDs we had, $21.42 in interest from that one. It was a 4.25% CD, as you can see right here. Another bit of a fatty. This one's a special qualified, so I can't really mention it, as a reinvestment because it won't reinvest. Costco announced a $15 per share dividend, special dividend. And that's what happened here. 45 buckaroonies, a bit of a 2019 Kelly Clarkson vibe. Following that, oh baby, we got some juicy ones. Some of our monthly payers as well. We got some monthly paying equities as well as just those funds. First one being Main Street Capital. $11.92, pays monthly. Sorry, 0.27 shares reinvested. Following that, we got a Lizzo alert, folks. It's a Lizzo alert. That's what we're calling it. I'm getting canceled for this one. $70.48 from Apollo Commercial Real Estate. That reinvested for 6.12 shares. Holy smokes. That means the next dividend I'm going to get 6 shares more worth of dividend. That's beautiful. I haven't even put in any extra cash into this. That's a true snowball right there. Is ARI. That one pays quarterly though, so should mention that. Then we had Realty Income. This one's been a bit of a stinker lately for me, share price wise, but it's a monthly payer and it's been consistent for 25 years now. I haven't held it 25 years because I'm only 26 years old, so believe it or not that old. You might think I might be, but I'm not. I'm just boring. I'm still in the prime of my life. Okay, $14.79. Debatable to say prime or not. 0.25 shares. Again, every 4 months, bang, bang, bang. One more share of Realty Income. Apple Hospitality, another monthly paying equity we own, $9.46. Pays monthly again, 0.58. Yeah, you already know the drill. You know what that math equates to. Micron Technology, there, pay a tiny, tiny dividend, $1.16. Point 0.1 shares or 0.01 repurchased, not worth mentioning. Now here's another one, good for compounding. Prospect Capital. This one is also a monthly payer, pays 6 cents per share and has for the longest time now. We've got, I think, 300 shares at this point. Good grief. $19.19. That equated to 3.3 shares repurchased. Every single month we're getting 3.3. Boom, 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 boom. More and more shares. We love to see it. You know what the math says. You know what it says. Um, Cisco, $7.28. Not super relevant. I mean, it's only 0.13 repurchased, but hey, we show every dividend in this bad boy. A couple more good ones coming up here too. We've got a couple more monthly paying funds. I have a lot of those because I love me some divvies, baby. I love them. $7.62 from SPHD. That equated to 0.18 repurchased. KBWD, another monthly payer, $16.11. One share there, 1.01 repurchased. Oh, baby. 12 shares a year? Oh, don't mind if I do. KBWY, $10.93. That was 0.9 share, or 0.59 shares repurchased, so pretty good as well. A decent sized, we're going to talk about like a Megan the Stallion sized dividend from Rhythm Capital here, $48.73. That equated to 4.4 shares when repurchased. Love to see it. That one pays quarterly too, so it's good to see a nice big old dividend. A couple more juicy ones to end the month. We've got uh, uh, DES popped up here again, and that's because there was kind of like several market days closed at the end of the month last year, but we had DES pay just 32 cents, not really relevant. XYLD again, our monthly payer, $8.56, so that was 0.21, and then QYLD once more with that 11.82, which equates to 0.66 shares repurchased, and then Gladstone Capital, $8.47. That one pays monthly too. I forgot to mention that earlier. 0.8 shares there, so nearly a share every month there. So what does that total to? Well, let's show you. Let's scroll over and show you. How about that? So look at where I'm hovering. A total of $508.20 for the month. I hope you can see that. If you don't, you're gonna get some freaking glasses because you're setting me off. You're blind. That's that $508 for the month of January. Most months are pretty similar. I've laid out this portfolio to balance itself pretty evenly every month in what I'm getting. So hey, that's what I got for you. Hope you had a great freaking day.